91. The Penn Geesman end up playing Dick Dullahan and the Ben Davis Giants in the state championship game, and I think Coach Dullahan probably say it was his greatest team. A lot of people feel it's their greatest team in Ben Davis football.
Well, they were named national champions by two different sources, USA Today and some other wire service. They were named national champs, so it was good. And the most points I ever allowed over 30 years being a head coach was 38, and they got it. And I'm going to tell you the shocking thing. 38-14, we got beat in the state finals, and that was their closest game all year. So they were a good team.
Let's take a side trip down and just talk about the long time relationship that you have with Coach Dick Dullahan.
Well, it was an interesting relationship. The first time I talked to him was after we were beaten by Valparaiso in 1975, and they were going to play Carmel the next week up there, and Dick called me. That's the first time I'd met him. And we ended up talking about 3 hours. We started, I was talking to him about Valpo and about the single wing, and then we just started talking about all kinds of things and laughing, and that was pretty much the start of the friendship. The thing that made this special on the teams is after the 91 game, I knew right then we had to get them on the schedule. I told our AD, I said, they play faster than anybody we see. I said, I think we can play at that tempo, but I think we got to see it. So we couldn't get them on for about 4 or 5 years to win them, but we've been trying, and they were trying to work us in, and it was absolutely great for us. I thought it was the best thing that ever happened until about 5 minutes before the kickoff of the first game. I thought, what are we doing? But it was great. But the thing that was interesting, okay, in '87, the next year, they were coming up, and Dick called me and said, where's a good restaurant that I can take my team to and feed them after the game? I said, I got one better than that. Our mom's club is going to feed you. Feed anybody that comes in your party, coach, all players. So mom's club set up in our cafeteria, and they fed our team and their team. And the rule we had, you had to be at least 3 Ben Davis kids at each Penn table. It had to be at least 3 Penn kids at each Ben Davis table. Well, for the first 15 minutes, it's quiet. They're just looking at each other and eating, and pretty soon they're talking and handshaking and hugging each other when they leave, wishing good luck, hope to see you guys again, and all that sort of stuff. And then they fed us down there, and then it's just a kind of a tradition. Every time Ben Davis came up here, we fed them. Every time we went down there, they fed us. And it was just kind of a neat thing. And our coaches all sat together at 2 tables, and that's just, and then we just got closer and closer, and we talked quite a bit. And that was, I remember Indianapolis Star, someone did a special on that meal thing. They thought that was, I said, a very special rivalry was the headline, and it talked about that and how the Moms Club did it, and how Ann Jeanette Dullahan helped us set up our Moms Club, and that was their first big project, was feeding the Ben Davis team. And then in 2002, when that real good team from Michigan came down, I can't remember their name, Saginaw.
Mm-hmm.
Had Lamar Woodley and the boys, three guys ended up starting at Michigan. And we ended up feeding not only their band, their team, with all their fans. The fans, we're supposed to feed the fans, but they came in to see, talk to their kids, and then we had enough, they made enough food to come on in, and their whole crew ate. It was just that's kind of a neat thing that our Moms Club did. They do stuff like that.
I want to come back and talk about that subject. Okay, back to 1991. Okay. 9 shutouts. 9. in your first 13 in the first 13 games. How do you shut somebody out 9 times in 13 games? Best defense ever?
Well, we ran the 4-6, the Bear 4-6, and stunned like crazy out of it. And not many high school teams had seen it at that time. And I mean, some teams really had problems with it. And okay,